Hi, and welcome to my daily devotional for Tuesday, the 3rd of May. And as we continue to look at shaking, our reading is from Matthew 24 and verse 15, where we read these words of Jesus. Therefore, when you should see the abomination of desolation, spoken of by Daniel the prophet, stood in the holy place, the reader needs to understand this. What does Jesus mean by seeing the abomination of desolation? As Jesus said, it comes from a prophecy given to the prophet Daniel, which we read in Daniel chapter 12 and verse 11. From this time the daily sacrifice is taken away, and the sacrilegious object that causes desecration is set up to be worshipped. There will be 1,290 days. This appears to be fulfilled in the days of the Syrian leader Antiochus Epiphanes. In around 170 BC, he set out on a campaign to get rid of all traces of Judaism and to replace it with Greek religious customs and culture. This was an enormous shaking in their time. He built an altar to the Olympian god Zeus and sacrificed pigs on it. This would have been the abomination of desolation, since pigs were an unclean animal. He also used the rooms of the temple as places for prostitutes to pursue their immorality. Antiochus Epiphanes was eventually overcome by the Jewish leader Judas Maccabeus. However, it would appear that Jesus was saying that another abomination of desolation was to be built within the temple in Jerusalem. What was he referring to? This would be an object of worship, idolatry, and blasphemy. Some suggest that this happened when the Romans erected statues of the eagles of the Roman legions. Others dismiss this idea and suggest it was an uprising of priests who were given to infighting, resulting in murders and profanities. It was also a time of great shaking. Sadly, this still goes on within the church, and we must guard against it. We will continue this tomorrow.